As far as inspiration, there are a couple of people. Number one, first and foremost, is my father. He's the most inspirational person just because of seeing his sacrifice for the family and everything he did for us. It was growing up. He's also the first person I've seen that really took care of other people. Both of my grandparents, both his parents died from cancer, and there was not a lot of money that they had, so there was no long-term care, no hospice care. They both ended up passing away at home. And my father gave of himself so much and took care of them. You know, he went down every day and changed them, bathed them, did everything he needed. So that inspired me to really be a person that gives more of yourself and put other people ahead of you. And watching my father, the way he cared for his parents and the way he cared for us, it served as an inspiration as I chose to choose my field that I wanted to go into, to be in a position where I can care for people. And from a business standpoint, the biggest inspiration that had me going into the healthcare field was my uncle, Joe Hackworth, who's a cardiologist here. And he, as far as I know, he's the first doctor in our family. And by seeing him achieve the things he's achieved in life, and coming from the same area in Alabama where I grew up, it inspired me to continue to grow and seek higher education and put myself in a position where I can always try and help people. And I love being in a position where I can help people, and chiropractic gives me that opportunity to do so. Most of the time when people come to Priority Health Chiropractic, they're coming because they're in pain. 8 out of 10 people will suffer from lower back pain at some point. People come in from work-related injuries, auto accidents, and they're looking for help. They're looking to get out of pain. Some people who've been taking medications for a long time, they want to get out of pain. So my objective is always to find out what's causing the pain and what's causing the problem, and not just focus on the symptoms. Because if you just get rid of the symptoms and don't correct the cause of the problem, eventually it always resurfaces. So at Priority Health Chiropractic, I always want to treat everybody like family, number one, but also make sure I do everything to get people out of pain, to allow them to be able to function, to move, and basically to enjoy life the way they should. That's the greatest joy I get from what I do. Yeah, if I could say anything to my dad, I would just want to really thank him for being the man that he is and showing me how to be a man and raising us and caring for us the way that he did. That served as an example of what it means to be, for me to be an African-American male, to be there for your family, to make sure that your family is always taken care of, sacrifice, whatever you need to do for your family. That's important. My dad exhibited that to a T, and I love him from the bottom of my heart. And you know, for him doing that and just showing that caring, loving spirit, you know, that's something that, you know, I would just thank him just for being who he is. Not for anything special that he's done, but just being who he is and the man that he is.